Good afternoon, Facebook. Christopher Hart here from Transforming Lives Coaching and Consulting, coming to you live from sunny and beautiful Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. So I'm sitting outside and just doing some, thinking and, trying to schedule some thinking time and some journaling. And I came across a topic just based off of some notes that I've been reviewing with some coaching and some consulting and that sort of thing, and so I wanted to use this as a topic for our video series of Lead Strong, of how to build strong leaders in any environment. So today's video is titled The Truth About Success and Sacrifice. So when we look at success, there's a number of things that we have to look at, but first and foremost, what I want to share with you guys is in my consulting and my coaching strategies and processes that I finally caught a live recording. Glad to have you, Tim. Hope you're enjoying your Saturday afternoon, brother. There's a model that I look at whenever I explore any sort of opportunity for myself or any of my clients or customers for that matter, and it's an obstacles and opportunities. What we always look at when we're trying to operate in peak performance is what are the obstacles that could present themselves and what are the opportunities in the endeavor that we're about to embark on. And so when I think about that with regard to success, I look at what are the obstacles and what are the opportunities. And so what we look at first are the obstacles. What are the obstacles that could prevent us from success? Well, one of them, and probably the most prominent one that I believe holds many people back from actually achieving success, is the fear of success. You see, there's really only about 3 fears that most human beings will ever experience in their life. It's the fear of failure, the fear of being inadequate, and the fear of success. And so what are fears? Fears are nothing more than a thought process that is derived from the brain based off of the homeostasis process to keep you out of stress and into a comfort zone and to provide you thoughts in an unknown situation or experience. So whenever you experience an unknown, your brain is going to give you some thoughts based off of some experiences that you may have had either personally or within your environment, or maybe ones you've read about, watched about, whatever. And so when you look at the fear of success, people fear success because of how success tends to show up either in their life in the past or in other people's lives, right? So what does that look like? Maybe success has shown up in some respect in their life, and it's dominated their life, and they've actually had to sacrifice things that were important to them, or they've seen it happen with other people, or they see success show up in other people's lives, and those are just not good, honest, moral, ethical people. So when the brain starts associating success to that, they go, whoa, I fear success because I fear becoming that person, or I fear having to sacrifice the things that are important to me. Okay? So when we look at success, the reality of success is there is sacrifice. I'm sorry to tell you, but all success requires sacrifice. The problem of the sacrifice, or the fear of success because of sacrifice, is that most people sacrifice in the wrong areas. You see, they'll sacrifice time for themselves, they'll sacrifice fun in their lives, they'll sacrifice time with those that they love, all to be successful. For what? Right? To get that fame and fortune and recognition, only to find out that that's not really worth anything once it arrives, and so then you feel empty inside. And the reality about success, though, the opportunity comes when we understand that success and sacrifice can easily go hand in hand when we understand what are the things that we truly should be sacrificing. And what that looks like is we should be sacrificing the understanding that all things are created equal. All things that I need to do are created equal, meaning they all have equal importance. And the reality is they don't. You know, there's have to do's, there's to do's, and there's must do's. And for most people, they all clump into the same level of importance. That if you sacrifice some of the, the low level priority to do stuff to make sure that you adequately appropriate your time and focus to the must do's and the have to do's, the things that are going to actually drive the success you're looking for, then and only then can you truly be successful. Because if you're going to sacrifice time with family, friends, loved ones, and your own self, all for success, once you reach success, you're gonna be like, this doesn't feel like success. Logic makes them think, emotion makes them act. So what will happen is the emotion of not feeling good with success will drive you away from wanting to be successful. But if you can actually sacrifice all the other stuff that typically distracts you and takes away from your time and attention that's truly not important to you, and take that time and allocate it, sacrifice it to allocate it to the key fundamental elements and activities that are going to drive the success that you desire in your life, then it will feel good. Then you'll want more of it. And then when it arrives, it'll actually feel like something that you truly desired in your life. Okay? So obstacle to success is your fear of success based off of the sacrifice or the things that are important to you. The opportunities of success are to understand that sacrifice is a must in success, and what you're going to, or what I highly recommend you sacrifice, is the desire to do the things that don't really drive success, that take up your time, energy, and attention, so you can reallocate that time, energy, and attention to the activities, the fundamental and key activities that are going to drive the success in the particular area of your life. So just thought I'd share that with you guys. Leaders, how can you apply this? Making sure that your people are focused on the activities that are important. Right? Like if you think back to the book of called The One Thing, written by Gary Keller and Jay Papasan, when you talk about what's the one thing I can do such that by doing it makes everything else easier or unnecessary. You see, that's focusing on the key elements, the critical and vital tasks that drive success, not focusing on everything that you think needs to get done in your life. Okay, so leaders, work with your people, get them focused on critical and vital tasks that are going to drive success, help them understand some of the things that they can sacrifice or that they should sacrifice in order to allocate that time, energy, and resources to the critical and vital tasks of success. And so understand, guys, if you need help with this, please feel free to reach out. Be glad to consult you on it. If you're interested in coaching, you can do that too. You can reach out to me, Chris at transforminglivescoaching.com. Love to hear what your takeaways from this topic were. Enjoy the rest of your afternoon and your weekend. Thank you so much for joining me. Remember one thing, you're a child of God. God loves you. So do I. Be blessed, lead strong, and have a powerful rest of your day. Take care.